out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Flacco here on second down. Right side catch, Gilmore. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
It'll be a gain of 11. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got room. And he cuts it right. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Powers over.
He's fed him his pads, didn't he?
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Oh!
Still going. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he is going to lose yardage here. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it. 4th and goal. Now they try the right side here. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit.
What the decision is here if they get to that spot. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. First down and goal, the offense knocking on the door. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Here's Andy Lee now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
2nd down, Flacco now. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Boy, cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He loses. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Ravens a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To pass, Flacco. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
He's got time. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Here's Andy Lee now. He's been terrific so far. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal. Couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40. The 20. And he cuts it left, and now room to move. And he cuts left, and he's got an alley. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the... Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he pulls over it. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great... Here's Andy Lee now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A second bulldozer.
Someone just made the highlight tape.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go. I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. Now it's Flacco. Complete to Gilmore, the tight end. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Andy Lee now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Joe Hayden there to bring him down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get... And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're losing here as we begin the 3rd quarter, trying to stop this from being a bigger deficit.
I used to play for a coach who always talked about getting the other team's attention. And in this case, they want to let them know that you're going to do the dictating from here on out, not the other way around.
Trying to impose their will as we start the 3rd. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Flacco. And Gibbs got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Flacco looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 12 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for Baltimore first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And a grab here by Gilmore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
I know the play ends up in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Bulldozes past him. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted. Be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. Does the big boy have the juice? And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And partner, are you kidding? Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Ravens add on.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Trucks throwing.
Oh, man, right throwing.
And he'll be taken down after a decent. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a handoff here to his running back. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Derek Shelby takes him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want. and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there?
Does the big boy have the juice? And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
Well, this...
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here come the Ravens. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, Flacco. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Oh, he bowls over him. Again, powerful running. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Taking it in. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's Flacco. His throw caught right around the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now Flacco. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great... Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. They have to recover a little bit. Last time, they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Second down, Flacco now. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now a handoff looking right. Bulldozes past him. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. Time for a break. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. It'll go as a gain of 12. And the Ravens are going to have a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be bounced.
Does the big boy have the juice? And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is up. A big offensive explosion.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Fresh set of downs here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Their dangerous wide receiver. His fourth. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And some space here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And a nice gain at 21 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up. Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. getting guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Their dangerous wide receiver on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out. And now out come the Jags. Yeldon, the lone running back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A gain of 8 and a first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Rashad Green with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars had 6. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Here's the option going right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll come out in the pistol. They're going to try and throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After reviewing the play, the line on the field was reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
15 yards there for number 15. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Back to throw now on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Their big tight end in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Forced out to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
2nd down following the incompletion. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And he finds Julius Thomas. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the the three. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, we saw it. Some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vontaze Burfict able to run him down for a loss of about 20 yards.
Now, this play is just hard to get your mind wrapped around. That is just way too many yards to give up on a sack. I know they say that pressure can create diamonds. It can also burst pipes, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll set up a throw, escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw, being chased out left. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Gus Bradley's decision to go for it does not work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on. And it... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Shakes off the sand. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This defense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And caught right side, Green. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route, going for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Jags are going to have a first down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Yeldon, the lone running back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught out left side by Robinson. He's at the 30. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Their dangerous wide receiver from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ray Malaluga in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Yeldon, the lone running back. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jags a 1st down. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now the back. Well, Charles, excited.
Not today, baby. We're better than
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today's game features a very active secondary. The Chargers are #1 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against a Ravens team that will need to avoid those turnovers. So for the call of this Week 13 matchup, let's bring in our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Mission Valley area of beautiful San Diego, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Diego Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play. Ball the last couple months. State games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Go on the ground. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Runs through another. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he bowls over him. And a second truck move.
Can anyone tackle this guy?
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road. We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's been a pretty darn good drive to start things off here in this game. Move the ball downfield well, and after that run, they're set up at 1st and goal.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there from 8 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw...
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
So let me make sure I have this right. He's already found the end zone once, and now he's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put myself in the shoes of the defensive coordinator. Do I go ahead and sell out to try and stop him and force him to do something different? Or do I risk him having a big monster day against my defense? This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Can the offense punch it in here from the 1? And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. first down. Flacco complete to Gilmore over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And then second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. Second down, Flacco now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Passing play, Flacco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
All kinds of time. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
This offense is in rhythm now.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost...
Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. Bulldozes past him. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
A gain of 6 there on first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. Looking left side, he's got it complete. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They come up in an offset eye. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And they'll run it here. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. Yeah, they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying the football. So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
Any pressure he's carrying right now, that's self-inflicted, right? He's taking it on. He doesn't need to. Continue to do what you just said. Let everyone else carry the football. That's been effective. Don't have to worry about him throwing the ball in all the situations now. That's got to be a good feeling.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Bulldozes past him. And room there to work it inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on 1st down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Ball spotted at the 4. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record.
Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds here right where he would have been if he had taken a knee at the 25. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And that's complete to Gilmore. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders, is exactly what happened on that play.
Still on his feet. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Muscles him off. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this. Second down following the run. On second down, Flacco to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency. It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great... Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for San Diego. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Holding offense.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he bowls over it. Yet again, just a bruising carry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds.
And oh, at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And picked up by the Chargers. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chargers defense gearing up to take the field. Coming off a fumble recovery there on the last time they were out on the field, so we'll see what they do here.
And once that happens, everybody wants to get involved. All right, whoever created the last one, they're going to get the praise in the film session. You want that praise yourself, so you know everyone's going to be attacking the football.
Yeah, we'll see if they can attack it, get hungry, and get another turnover. Shreds the tackle. Does the big boy have the juice? And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Ravens continue to pull. Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he won't go down. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And quickly they get to the line. And now here's a carry heading left. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Bulldozes past him. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. Now after the touchdown, Drew Kaiser to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here comes the Charger defense now as they get set back out there. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others.
They are.
I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
Yeah, that's where this word pride comes out, right?
In a big way.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Jerry Atauchu brings him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now they'll run it on the toss. And an alley to run. Does the big boy have the juice? And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Ravens add on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll run it now out of the gun. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed.
It's really no surprise to see them running the ball here. They've got the lead, not much time left. They just want to keep the clock moving, and they can win it right now.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A big offense.